Hey everyone, Tags here. So, tons of new updates, loads of stuff going on, still enjoying the game. Have I had time to make loads of videos and try and do the summoning shit and all that? No, I'm not competing to be the best fucking YouTuber. Honestly, don't care. Look, dropped an F-bomb. I'm not going to make any money from this. I swear, too early into the video. But anyway, more to the point. New Odyssey's out. Liking it so far. Bit gated in places, like this exact mission. Obtain 2 pieces of ancient gear from Gear Raid 1. Well, ancient gear has been nerfed. That is just the way it is. Someone in my guild's already got the skin for Dolores. Fair play, fair play to him. He's either got very lucky and got them in like 1,000 energy or something, because he flew through those missions. Absolutely crazy, so respect to him. But in Gear Raid 1 is a very time-gated event. It's, well, a gear raid. It is very time gated. Artifact material rate 8 seconds. I absolutely hate doing it. I hate waiting for it. I do it in my sleep. Most people will think the same. So I've been playing around doing speed runs, and most of the standard strats that people use is they point Silas or they put Hex, or both, pointing up to cause the damage to the boss. So, I've got a lot of legendary lords. The cultist faction's pretty stacked. But I'm missing loads of the mage damage dealers, like Vienna. Haven't got who with me, Lucian, so I struggled in doing Gear Raid 21 at first because I didn't have Lucian with the heal. But then I had Celis and I've done him up, and he is way better than people think he is. He is incredible. But I don't have people like, I don't have Hex, I don't have Silas. How could I, in my account, improve my speed times? Solcadens for me is the one. The way his AI works, he is absolutely incredible. He is awesome. He's basically a boss killer, that's what he is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into Gear Raid 1, and I'll show you the standard team for if anyone wondering and looking at improving their teams, what is the standard. So for me, that is my standard team. Abizu, everyone, if you've been playing a while, should have Abizu. If you don't, you've completely missed out. I'm running Morrigan because she does have, obviously, she is the legendary lord. She has a bigger buff to the team and a better buff. But you can use Abizu in that spot. What I'm trying to say is you don't need all these heroes. If you had Lucia, you don't need Silas. Don't need Zealous. There's a lot of other teams, like in over here as well. You might think, oh, you got Artemis, you're going to nuke the boss. No, Artemis is not going to nuke the boss. He is in substandard gear. He is literally there just to heal greed, and when his ult comes around, does a little bit of extra damage. So, and the same with Cyrus, it's just his Lord bonus, happy days, and when his minion dies, he gives the whole team a little bit of extra damage. That was my team to beat the boss. What I started doing as time was going on, I was facing other people. So I'll be like whacking a Bizu up here, and I'll do the same for greed on the other side. So then at times you try and do some damage to the boss and try and nuke them down like other teams would. I was doing that and I didn't even realise that's what other people discovered with people like Hex and everything else. So what am I doing? What is your standard run of your team? So for me, it was always a Bizu first because her ult is so slow to boost up. Darlin, get her down quick because then you get your cost regeneration. And you sit on your hands for 5 minutes. The way it works, and the way I've got it set up, and I think Cyrus helps calm it here because he gets increased soup time. And then we just sit and wait, and all their ults should pretty much come through at the same time. So Abizu as well pops. Perfect. And you just sit back. I'm probably not going to kill them all. Am I missing some gear? Because last time I tested this, I literally just nuked every single enemy. I'm just throwing them down, whatever. We'll complete the run, but, this is how it's going. And then just put greed down as well. Remove Darlin, get your cross back, get your Cyrus. Cyrus ads go down. You just sit on your hands, you just wait for it. His eye should die about now when they start coming in. You got 12 seconds, so get your ults. So I might be missing some damage on my team. I might have missed swapping some gear, whatever. It's going well, can't complain. So I'm not going to use Cyrus's minion at the moment as well, because I would rather wait for that, because there's a cooldown timer for his minion damage. So I'm just going to sit on my hands, wait for all the enemies to come down. Come one and all, come to the meat grinder. So yeah, and then pop Cyrus's minion down. Wait, as soon as his minion goes, see, look, I've lost some of my team because I forgot to pop my heals. But anyway, that's basically how you do it. That was another fail, but it is what it is. So I was playing around with, you're wasting so much time on trying to kill the boss in the end. That was more or less the point where I'm trying to get at. So I was trying everything. Did I forget to put gear on Kamet? Yeah, I did. That's why I wasn't doing any damage. And he died. Whatever. So I thought, I've tried everyone pointing them upwards, like Greed and everyone, trying to make use of their set bonuses to cause the damage. And then I just settled on this team. Solcadens, absolute monster. Probably one of the best characters in the game. Not just guild boss, he is so handy. His new king ability is crazy. I'm using Zilla because I can. She would just boost him pretty well. She's not in her best gear. It's literally a hand-me-down from something else. But she will help buff. Obviously, because you have more heroes on the field of the same faction, the more damage you do, blah, blah, blah. So that's the reason why I'm not using her. I'm not using any of my mages from the faction because it will cause damage with the healing on the right hand side with Greed, because it's literally the two of them could just sustain themselves. So how am I doing it? Down, in, and then I'll slow this down. So straight away pop the ult. More ults I do, the more damage he stacks up. So that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be aiming at. Speed up a sec. Let's just get a Bizu down because she will help. I think I was putting Zilla 2 down first. I'm not too sure. Just to help get more of the nukes on. And then you will see that a lot of the buffs will be coming in from Darlin. The cost regeneration. Not too worried about the first wave. Does not matter. Do not give a monkeys about the first wave. So you can see now straight away he's aiming at the boss and not the mobs. Look how much damage straight away from one ult. So incredibly good. So let's just start it off and then do it again, and I'll keep it at 2x speed because I am crazy impatient. And then let's see what we can do with this team. I should really rebuild it and change it all around and see what I can achieve with certain heroes and everything else like that. No, let's just give it a go with the set team and see what I can get to. So I think I should have maybe, I don't know if it's just pulling the base stats or if I need Zilla 2's ult at the same time. So let's try it again and just wait for Zilla 2's ult. Let's make sure he's got his buff yet. Come on, darling, give me my cost regeneration, pretty please. Just wait for a BZ. Pop that, get my healer out. So now I'll put my ult there and there. I think it does do a little bit more damage, not too sure. Someone is bound to correct me and put me in my place. Right, get rid of Darlin and get Greed in. Greed could maybe help with the boss a little bit, but I'm not interested. I'm just going to get him to help with the mobs. Get my cross regeneration there as well. Another ult. I messed it up as well because I forgot to use Dolores' ult, so that's what happens when I'm thinking about too much. So let's do it one more time, right? And there, Darlin, Dolores, ult. That cost regeneration is just absolutely awesome. It's so good. Do the ults a bit later, so then Solcadens gets the buff. Nice snoop on the boss. I should get my other cost regeneration, get rid of Darlin straight off the bat. Seeing as that cost regeneration is in, get Greed in, get the heals on. And look, now he's just concentrating on the boss. He is just wrecking havoc. This is why Solcadens is so good. Get that anti-heal. The boss hit himself with the anti-heal, but it does not matter. Gone. There we go. So now it is literally concentrate on the enemy teams and the mobs. So I'll just get my heals to try and get my ults up a little bit quicker. And I'm just still using Solcadens ult because he regenerates it so quickly. And then we wait for this final run of mobs to come in. Just get Solidity going a little bit earlier because, you know, it doesn't matter. So I could probably readjust my team so I can burn them down a little bit quicker. But there we go. Solcadens is the king of Gear Raid 1 because he concentrates. Look at that, 3 minutes 53 seconds. That's my new best. Probably not the best in the world, but I've cut a minute off my time, and that is literally just because of one character. If I had a Silas in there helping him as well when we draw the boss down quicker, and then Silas will double up for good enemy damage, that would be awesome. I might play around and swap Greed out and then put someone else in that will do more damage. Because I have Demi. Demi, just for the constant slows on the enemy team, she might be handy. It might not be because her range is really off. But we've got some really good basis there for a team. My new fastest run. So, anyone says you need Silas, you need Hex, you need Vienna, anyone like that to progress in Gear Raid 1, it does not matter. If you're early game and you've managed to get a Solcadens and you're extremely lucky, you're going to sail for it. You can just literally do your Gear Raid 21 today. But I think that's probably one of the faster like speed runs for taking out the boss and so forth, and it can be improved upon straight away. So anyway, thank you for watching for this wonderful Solcadens showcase on this lovely afternoon, and this is Pro out.